Hi, you guys. I always forget to say this. Like, subscribe, and hit that notification button if you like my videos. I would really appreciate it. And you never know what's going to happen on this channel and when it's going to disappear, as we've seen. Oh, boy. Anyway, this video is about Trisha Bigelow, who was the mistress of Ton Girardi back around 2015. And recently, she returned all of the gifts that Ton Girardi gave her. The timing of it was a little strange because she did know that an LA Times article or several articles were going to come out about her gifts that she received from Ton Girardi. And I think at this point, she's done with the whole situation. She's happily married. She wants no trouble. Now, Erika Jane Girardi first outed Trisha Bigelow back around December 18th, 2020. I remember I was like bored watching television, drinking wine with my family. Ooh, it sounds so fun. I wish I was back there. And boom, she drops these like receipts. And a lot of people thought it was weird, like it was a collage. And it almost looked like it was premeditated. Sorry, my son is playing video games. Oh my God, did you see those text messages? Who knew Tom could be so horny and so frisky? Unexpected. Okay, so I want to remind you of what people were saying at the time, okay, because you probably forgot. They were going, why does he have a burner phone? People were convinced it was a burner phone, like he was, you know, he had a few of them and he just tossed it, okay? That was one. Two, people were like, why is his phone from 1995? And how come he has so many text messages on it? Like, no, people did not use those flip phones for texting. You know what I'm saying? So it was like so crazy. Yeah. Can you imagine being sneaky with his flip phone? I mean, Erika must have noticed something. Anyway, that was another thing. People were like, did you know? Did you not know? How come you never told anyone, all your good friends in Beverly Hills or on the show, that you had, any inclination that he cheated? Or even that it was okay, like, I turned the other cheek, you're such a badass. Badass Erika. Yeah, that's the ticket. Anyway, a lot of people thought she dropped this to show that her divorce was not a sham. This was her receipt. But the question is, when did she get it? And how? Okay, on the first day of Christmas, Ton Girardi gave to me $300,000 from Girardi Keys' bank account for a condo on Ocean Drive in Santa Monica. Oh my God, I'm just kidding. Can you imagine if I sang them all to you? That would be hilarious. Yeah, so Tom gave Trisha Bigelow $300,000 for a condo. Here's a picture. Okay, so Ton Girardi had a podcast called Champions of Justice, and Trisha Bigelow would be a legal expert on his podcast, I'm sure, during their affair. By the way, he gave her that $300,000 for that condo in 2015, just to put it on the timeline in your mind. I have to read you what the trustee wrote. She goes, on August 18, 2022, a former friend of Ton Girardi turned over to the trustee jewelry, which she and the trustee believed were purchased by the debtor. The pieces are a small Tiffany heart-shaped white gold and pave diamond necklace, a small Cartier gold and pave diamond necklace, a Bulgari pearl and diamond necklace, and a diamond stud earrings, approximately 1.75 carats, each of the friend's jewelry, in quotes. The trustee believes that the auction value of the friend's jewelry is between $10,000 and $15,000, and she wants it sold at auction with Erika Girardi's diamonds. This is before Erika Girardi filed an appeal for her diamonds not to be sold, and now the diamond earrings are sitting in escrow still. So the trustee is giving it to a company called 360 Moran. It sounds like moron. Who named that company Moran? Anyway, they are going to be doing an auction on December 5th and 16th of 2022. So you guys could register for that and buy Trisha Bigelow's jewelry for me. Just kidding. There must be some person out there that thinks I'm so hot would buy that jewelry for me, right? I mean, have I just completely lost it? I think so. Auntie. Okay, so here's what I think the jewelry looks like, some of it. So for fun, for you guys to see. I had to go get it. So please, these are just examples of what would be approximately in that price point and that style as described in the court documents, but they haven't made it public yet. By the way, Erika Jane Girardi and Tom Girardi finally sold their mansion in Pasadena for $7.5 million. I wonder if Ronald got it, because I think that's what he offered with his wife. That'll be interesting when that finally closes. Erika did give us a clue, which is she said, wow, I knew about the jewelry, shopping sprees, and plastic surgery, but this really threw me for a loop, meaning the condo payment of $300,000. But does that mean she knew at the time, or does that mean she knew later? Again, I'm revisiting that question. If anyone knows, comment. Here's some info on Trisha. She went to Pepperdine, big shocker. Obviously, everybody related to Tom Girardi seems to have gone to Pepperdine. She went on to join the criminal division of the California Attorney General's office in her hometown of LA. She spent 9 years working as a supervising deputy attorney general and trial coordinator. She also joined the special prosecution unit created to supervise complex criminal cases. It looks like she was appointed by Governor Schwarzenegger as a presiding Justice Bigelow to the Court of Appeal in 2008, and she took responsibility of presiding justice of Division 8 in 2010. During her career, Trisha also earned several accolades, including 2014 Judge of the Year and 2015 Justice Bernard Jefferson Award. She also was in charge of helping judges, I guess, go through some of their procedure and becoming justices. I don't know if it was a training or, just that she would approve them in some way. Now, she says she did not cheat on her husband with Tom Girardi. She didn't deny that she was dating Tom Girardi, but I think she said that she wasn't with her husband at the time. I don't know how that is, but basically that's what she said. Maybe if you guys know, you can comment below. But anyway, on November 24th, 2010, there was an engagement announcement between her and her husband. And it says this: Trisha A. Bigelow, daughter of the late Judge M. Ross and Janet Bigelow of Long Beach, was recently engaged to Terrence J. Manning, son of Don and Rose Manning of La Cañada. Ooh, La Cañada. Love La Cañada. The couple announced their engagement while on a family vacation in Washington, D.C. They plan to marry next summer. Very socialite, this thing reads. The bride-to-be is presiding justice of Division 8 of the 2nd District Court of Appeal. She previously served as a trial judge on the Los Angeles Municipal and Superior Court. Prior to her appointment to the bench, Bigelow was a prosecutor for the California Attorney General's office. Terry Manning spent 33 years with the Los Angeles City Fire Department, achieving the position of assistant chief. He organized House of Worship Task Force while in charge of the department's arson section and was a member of the urban search and rescue team that was deployed to New York City on September 11th, 2001. So he sounds like a really noble guy. He sounds like a great guy, Terrence. Anyway, very challenging for Trisha. Obviously took great pride in her job position, in being a prosecutor. You're supposed to have an elevated sense of justice, obviously being called out as a person who cheated. Cheating doesn't show good moral character, and your morality as a court-appointed official of any kind has to be superior to the average human. So I'd say that she's very upset at the mistake that she has made. And I think she would probably agree that it was a mistake with me. But everybody makes mistakes, even justices. And that is life. So anyway, on that note, I'll leave you with one thing to contemplate. Like, subscribe, and hit that notification button. You never know what you're going to get on my channel. LA Times article called Real Housewives attorney Tom Girardi used cash and clout to forge powerful political connections. It was written on March 6th, 2021. Sorry, my eyesight is so bad. Attorneys throughout California began to turn to him, Ton Girardi, for assistance in getting on the bench. In one example, Girardi passed the chief of staff for the then Senator Barbara Boxer to throw her support behind LA Superior Court Judge Carolyn Cole's unsuccessful nomination to the federal appellate bench in 2003, according to an account at the time in the Daily Journal. She's conservative, but she's honest, the paper quoted Girardi as telling Boxer's top aide, who responded that the senator highly valued his opinion. Girardi pushed for other state court judges who did make it onto the federal bench. According to congressional records, when the Superior Court Judge S. James Otero was up for a U.S. District Court seat in 2003, Senator Dianne Feinstein told the Judiciary Committee that she was prepared to provide many quotes about the candidate from Girardi, among other supporters. In one 2014 message, a Deputy Attorney General, Kim Nguyen, informed Leighton she was working on her application and would send you and Mr. Girardi an updated version shortly. We are already on board, Leighton replied. Leighton worked for the state bar, California State Bar. Nguyen was elected to the LA Superior Court in 2016. She did not respond to a message seeking comment. Several top bar officials, including board presidents, also received offers of help from another Girardi pal, bar executive director Joe Dunn, to get court positions, according to an internal bar report that found such offers were harmful to proper governance. The report also recounted how Leighton approached Jane Kim, a prosecutor at the agency, and held out, quote, assistance from Ton Girardi in helping her to become a judge or to achieve some other professional goal. Are there things Mr. Girardi can do to help people become a judge? Asked the bar attorney conducting the deposition. After Leighton said he didn't know, the attorney replied, well, I think you do know. Superior moral character. I rest my case. All right, you guys, have a great rest of your day.